and I decided to start up a business that supported small business owners with building advisory boards. And I don't know if anybody recalls, but back at that point in time, small business wasn't a big thing, right? We didn't have benefits, we didn't have access to a lot of the support infrastructure that we do now. No incubators, no accelerators, no microloan programs. And so I was a fierce advocate for small business owners, saying, hey, we need to be able to pull these business owners together and give them the guidance that they need that a board structure typically would. So that was the start of the journey. And at the time, I mean, I had built several businesses in the past, but I really succeeded despite myself now, looking back in hindsight. So I thought I knew what needed to be done. And it was actually a business that scaled and scaled quite quickly. And because I was in Alberta and a relatively young woman at the time in a resource town supporting small business owners, I got a lot of media attention. And it was through all of those interviews that I have to say I felt like a hypocrite, because I was being interviewed for, being such a phenomenal role model and inspiration to so many. And I hadn't paid myself a decent salary in about 6 years. I was putting payroll on credit cards. I was really just struggling to keep afloat, right? Treading water. And it was in 2008 when the economy tanked that there was nowhere left to go. And that's when the business tanked as well. And what I couldn't understand is, how could a business that kept growing and thriving from a top line perspective, how come I was struggling behind the scenes? And that's when I actually went back to school, Kate, to understand financial modeling. Because it took me some time to get the energy to look beyond the curtains and look at my numbers, because I really didn't understand numbers back in those days. And that's when I realized my financial model was broken.